In about 3 minutes, they will fire some small devices which will separate the Apollo command ship from its service module. John? Once that separation comes, the only source of engine power for the astronauts will be 12 small maneuvering jets in the command module. These are small jets, but they are more than enough to do the necessary navigating to the landing point. About 14 minutes after separation, the Apollo spacecraft enters the Earth's atmosphere. It loses communication for a time until 2 small parachutes called globes put on the brakes. Then 3 main chutes take the ship all the way down. It hits the water at about 20 miles an hour at a spot which Jim Hart, we think, has all mapped out.
All right, if you want to put this on your globe, it's 171 degrees west and 27 degrees south, about 765 miles south of the Samoa Islands, about 2,000 miles east of Australia. One ship, the SS New Orleans. You'll be hearing the main recovery helicopter, which will be called Recovery. There are 3 other backup helicopters and 2 airplanes stationed east, 165 miles north, 165 miles south of the main carrier. That is the spot where the ships come down.
31 minutes away from the landing, the astronauts are about to separate their spacecraft from the service module. As you know, they leave that in space to burn up as it comes into the Earth's atmosphere, so nothing will ever be seen of it again. That's the part that has given them power, oxygen, and other services during flight, but now they don't need it anymore. Their own spaceship is equipped to give them whatever they need in the way of oxygen and so on for the rest of the trip. In Houston, Sander Van Oker is standing by with Captain Alan Bean, who has done all this before.
I'm here with Captain Alan Bean and Roy Neal. We're waiting as you are. Captain, you've been our strong right arm throughout this flight. Why don't you describe through that checklist what exactly is going on at this moment up there in Apollo 14?
I would look, this is a copy of the checklist the crew's using up there right now, and they begin moving through it at about 6 hours. You'd like to start moving through it the minute you leave the moon so you can get ready, but you can't switch on the batteries and check out some of the other equipment that's on board. You're getting eager to get it all ready, but you just have to wait until the last minute because of the supplies. Now what's happening, we're down here at about 17 minutes. I'm looking at 16 minutes, so they've yawed out of the direction of motion by about 45 degrees. And what they're going to do in 1 minute is separate the command module from the service module. And when that happens...
Listen for a minute.
Is any chance of recontact with the service module after separation?
Alan, they were saying that they were maneuvering to the right attitude, exactly where you were. That was what the foreground of that announcement was.
Right, the object of that, of course, is when they separate, they've got to get some distance between the service module and the command module there, and so they won't bump into it on the way in.
Go for fire alarm. Confirming that the service module has separated from the command module. They'll now reorient into the entry attitude.
We're waiting out here, David. Now back to New York to Houston.
Apollo 14 will have traveled about 1 million miles. 1 million miles. By the time it lands in 28 minutes from now. And in all that distance, the original touchdown point, which you will see shortly, has shifted a little, 65 miles, which in these distances is nothing. But that puts it over on the other side of the international date line. It's Wednesday there, Tuesday here, of course. So while it's Tuesday here, it's Wednesday there. So we're now going to switch to Wednesday aboard the aircraft carrier New Orleans. vantage point of the Apollo 14 splashdown is here just above the captain's bridge on the carrier. This is the station in the South Pacific at what you might call the bullseye for splashdown. That's the spot about 900 miles south of the island of American Samoa. The carrier is just sort of steaming in a lazy circle now and waiting to set out on a heading toward the